Okay, so here's the deal. Today I'm going to tell you a story, and that story is about a little kitty. There once was a kitty. That kitty's name was George, and George lived alone. He had no friends. He didn't know any other kitties. He lived on top of an old abandoned candy store in a litter box. And when his litter box finally filled to its capacity of poop, he could no longer live there anymore because it just wasn't comfortable. And when he left, because the candy store was drafty, he went out on the street and he traveled a long ways, going from door to door, begging to be taken in, but everyone else either had a kitty, or they had an angry dog, or they didn't like animals. So, poor little George, poor little kitty, was stuck all alone in the cold, and the winter came, and the snow was falling, and it was blizzardy, and the kitty just didn't know what to do until he came upon a Chinese restaurant. And when he got to the Chinese restaurant, he looked inside, and all of the beautiful colors, they looked so warm, they enticed him to knock on the door with his paw. And he waited and waited until a little man came to the door. And he was lonely too. His family lived in China. And it was the holidays, around Christmas time, but he didn't celebrate Christmas, he celebrated something else. And when the kitty went inside, the Chinese man, he beckoned the kitty to the back of the room. So the kitty followed him. And followed him until he reached the kitchen. And the kitchen smelled so nice, like things were cooking and it was all great. And the little Asian man went over to the stove. He opened it up and called the kitty over. He called him my kitty because he didn't know the real name. And the kitty followed. And when he got to the side of the little Asian man, the kitty gasped in surprise as the Asian man lifted the kitty into the stove. And in the stove, the kitty found a bunch of fish and yarn and things it wanted to play with, and Walmart accessories. And the kitty was very happy. And the kitty and the Asian man spent the holidays together, and they became really good friends, and they never wished to be separated, so they were both happy forever and ever, and happily ever after. Alright, that's about it. Bye.